Man, look, I wanted to make this into a post, but I had to just make this into a goddamn video, man. It's like, you people can't be real, man. Like, some of these comments, I'm like, man, you can't be real. You gotta be a bot. You gotta be a AI bot. I agree with Tony Khan. You people are not real. You gotta be bots to say some of the dumb stuff you say. I'm like, I don't like when people ignore what I say in my posts, right? It's like everything I say, they don't read it. It just flies over their head, and they really undermine what I say. I'm like, bro, I just told you Jay White is a nobody, right? Listen, I read a post that said Jay White might not go to the WWE, right? I read that somewhere. And people are saying, wow, he dodged a real bullet. He probably heard Vince McMahon was back in charge and he said, nope, I ain't going over there. I'm like, wow, hold on, man. Hold on. Flag on a play, traveling. Offsides, man. Like, whoa, bro. Who the hell is Jay White? May I ask you one more time, who the hell is Jay White? Who the hell is Jay White in these wrestling streets? Huh? Dog, if he were to go to my gym, nobody would know who the hell he is. If he was to walk in a mall, nobody would know who the fuck he is. Are you crazy? Dude, get out of your wrestling bubble. It's like, just because you know him. Yes, you know him. 95% of the casual wrestling audience don't know who the hell he is. But let's get to the point where people are saying he dodged a bullet. He's seen Vince is back in charge. So he said, nope, I ain't going. That's like a bold-faced lie. But let me handle that, right? So you are saying that, bro, Vince McMahon don't know who the fuck this guy is. Most importantly, Vince McMahon turns guys into stars. Jay White doesn't know a damn thing about the WWF. He's been stuck in New Japan trying to make a name for himself. To go to the WWE. Idiots, dummies, dumbass. Yes, he would love to go over there. Who wouldn't? It's like, Jay White is not stupid. He knows what's the bigger company. Huh? Dog. My God. My God, man. Why the hell would you not want to be at WrestleMania? Right? Still to this day, people are still talking about Cody Rhodes. People are talking about Cody Rhodes losing to Roman more than they did when he was in AEW. Let that sink in. 2 days of coverage was more coverage than Cody Rhodes ever had in All Elite Wrestling. Why wouldn't Jay White want a part of that? He's not going to get that in All Elite Wrestling. Bruh, he's a nobody. He should be lucky to shake Vince McMahon's hand. Let me say that once again. Jay White should be lucky to shake Vince McMahon's hand. He should be lucky if Vince McMahon knows who he is. But guess what? He does not. Who the hell is Jay White to say Vince McMahon is a deal breaker? Like, what? What? The fuck you talking about? What? Who the hell is Tony Khan? Dude, Tony Khan doesn't like Jay White. He likes Juice Robinson over Jay White. So, bruh, there's nothing for him in All Elite Wrestling. The last time we saw him, he was on Rampage and not Dynamite. Let that sink in for just a second. If Jay White is such a big time star, why the hell does Tony Khan keep putting him on goddamn Rampage? A lesser show with lesser eyes. If he thinks Jay White is that dude, he's not that dude. He is a mid-card guy. He's a mid-card guy with no charisma, no personality. All he does is curse. All he does is say bad language in his promos. He has nothing of substance. Why are we treating Jay White like he's AJ Styles or freaking Omega? Why are we putting him in that category? He's a nobody. Nobody knows who he is. Only you New Japan marks know who the fuck he is. Yeah, y'all think he a star. Yeah, you guys make the what? 5% of the total wrestling fan base who watches pro wrestling. Nobody knows who the fuck he is, bro. He never got a pop in All Elite Wrestling. Okada got a bigger pop on Dynamite than Jay White. So he should be lucky if Triple H signs him. He should be lucky. He should feel lucky if Vince McMahon or Triple H signs him. If he should be praying to God he won't go there. It's like, who is he? Who the hell is he to pick and choose what's best for him in terms of the WWF is not on my level, right? Like, what? It's like, make that make sense, right? Tony Khan is the worst booker in all of pro wrestling. Vince McMahon is still a better booker than Khan. Triple H is a better booker than Khan. Where do you think Jay White wants to go? Maybe it gets to a point where maybe Triple H doesn't want him. Right? Dog, nobody says no to the WWF. By that logic, when it came to Bronson Reed, yes, he also came from New Japan. He had no issue coming back to his old company. So if he has no problem, why would Jay White have any kind of problem? Bruh, he's never been on national TV when it comes to having bigger eyes on him. It's like, why would he pass up Raw or SmackDown just because Vince McMahon is there? Bruh, he doesn't know who Vince McMahon is? Like, who is he? So he's a big time star to say no to the WWF because Vince McMahon is there. Wow. Who the hell, dog? He's never worked there before. So how does he know how Vince McMahon works if he never worked there before? He don't know. Hell, all he knows, he might go to All Elite Wrestling and get booked like shit. It's like, please cut it. Like, why are you marked so obsessed with Vince McMahon? It's small dick energy. It's like, wow. It's beta male energy. It's beta male energy. It's not alpha. It's you guys are not alpha at all. You are scared and concerned about a guy in his 70s running a fake wrestling company. You guys are obsessed with an old man running a fake wrestling company that you don't work for. You don't work there. Why do you care if Vince McMahon is in charge? That's not your concern. He's not your boss. If you don't like it, don't watch. Plain and simple. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? You are a fan. That's it. You are a fan, but it's weird because Vince McMahon made this company. Imagine. You think he should be allowed in his own company that he raised. It's like, yeah, you can't raise your own child. Like, really? That's your logic. He can't be concerned about his child. He can't raise his own child. He can't look after his own child. That's your logic. He is the WWF. That's his company. Who the fuck are you to tell him he shouldn't run it? As if Triple H is doing some kind of great job. Dog, somebody told me Triple H is doing an awesome job as Booker. Wow. That's what I mean. You gotta be a freaking bot. You can't be real. It's like, what am I seeing that you ain't seeing? Now, let's get to Bayley. Let me tell you a fun fact. Bayley was booked better under Vince McMahon. She had her best year of her career during the pandemic under Vince McMahon. Ever since she came back at SummerSlam, she's been booked like garbage. She is nowhere near the level where she was under Vince McMahon. Whose fault is that? Bayley is boring now. Whose fault is that? She's boring. Under Vince McMahon, she holds the record for being the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion. So by your logic, why would she quit if Vince McMahon was to come back, knowing she had the best year of her career under Vince McMahon? She has been trash ever since Triple H has brought her back. She has been garbage, trash. Her promos are boring. She has lost her edge. She's no longer funny. She used to be very obnoxious. She used to be very charismatic. She was a very funny heel. But she had edge to her and she had heat. She could talk. It's like she had a great character under Vince McMahon. Now she's boring, plain, and generic under Triple H. What a surprise. Right now, she is a serious heel. That's it. With no edge, no character. Dude, when she speaks, nobody cares anymore. Whose fault is that? It's how she's booked. It's how she has been presented ever since SummerSlam. She has fell off. Whose fault is that? Like, why would Bayley quit? Because Vince is in charge again? That makes no sense. She had her best years under Vince McMahon. So make that make sense. So I'm gonna quit my job even though my boss gave me multiple promotions because I don't like him. Even though he gave me multiple promotions. Dog, unless I find a better job, why would I quit this job? If he made me a star, he made me tons of money. He made me a big name, why would I leave him? If I'm not finding a better job, right? Make that make sense. Look, Bayley, she ain't going nowhere. Okay? I think she's going to go back to her old gimmick. Because if you watched her at WrestleMania, she was just like the old Hugger Bayley. It's like these lies, man, that I'm hearing about the women's roster is not happy that Vince McMahon is back. It's like, wow, that's so stupid. Did you know Vince McMahon was booking women in the main event before he stepped down? That's all he was doing. He was putting women in Raw main events. Dog, what do you want? It's like Triple H has not been doing a good job. What has he done better? Nothing. He has done nothing better. All he has done is keep the boat afloat. That's it. So by your logic, whose idea was it for Austin Theory to cash in on a mid-card belt? How dumb was that? How stupid was that? What has he done better? Nothing. When it comes to Gunther, the Ring General, Vince booked him better. Why did Triple H take away Ludwig Kaiser as his announcer? That gave Gunther a bigger fight feel. That's why Vince made Ludwig Kaiser his mouthpiece. That made Gunther a bigger deal. Now, you don't hear Ludwig Kaiser talking for Gunther. Whose fault is that? Why would you take away that big fight field announcer from Gunther, the Ring General? That's dumb. Dude, nobody cares about damage control. Maybe that's why Bayley is sad. Triple H has booked damage control like shit. Maybe that's why she's sad. Whose fault is that? It's like, you said Triple H has done an awesome job. You gotta be fake. You gotta be a troll. What the hell? What has he done good? Look, he made Sami Zayn look like Hulk Hogan against Roman Reigns. Make that make sense. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns barely had any contact before WrestleMania. They barely had promos on one another before WrestleMania. To me, it was a weak build based on Roman not being on Raw. Whose fault is that? So, wow, it's like people are so desperate. Like, you were saying for the past couple of months, Raw has not been good. The ratings has not been good. Dude, once you hear that Vince McMahon might be back, you automatically suck Triple H's dick, even though you was bashing him months prior. Now, Vince McMahon is back. Triple H is now a sympathetic figure, but y'all was burying Triple H all these months. It's like, that is bipolar, right? That's like really, really bipolar. I read these tweets. People always say Raw sucks. That's all. People always say Raw sucks without blaming Triple H, but now Vince is back. Raw after Mania was Vince, right? So you're saying, oh, now it's over now. Raw sucked. Raw after Mania sucked because of Vince McMahon. Even though months prior, every week, you've been saying this WrestleMania build has been garbage. This does not feel like WrestleMania season. That's all y'all was saying. Without Vince. Without blaming Triple H. Make that make sense, right? You want to say these shows suck without blaming the head of creative. That's bipolar. That's just, you just hate Vince McMahon. Like, man, did Vince fuck your bitch? Like, damn, man. Did Vince fuck your bitch? That's the real question. It's like, did Vince hit on your mom or something? Maybe. Because I don't understand this bipolar hate. That's called bipolar hate, right? Where you are clearly ignoring the elephant in the room by saying Raw sucked, SmackDown sucked, this show was boring. But you are ignoring the new head of creative, Triple H. But once you hear Vince McMahon is back, you make Vince your scapegoat. Automatically, he's your fucking scapegoat. That's weird. That's dumb. Makes no sense. See, this is why I block people, right? Because I hate people, that's why. I hate people. And look, man, I'm not the only YouTuber who blocks idiots, so don't put me in that category, bro. There's tons of bigger YouTubers who block tons of people, bro, so don't put me in that category, but still, it makes no sense. You constantly ignore Triple H. Why is Vince your freaking scapegoat all the time when you think a show's bad? Oh, it's Vince. Even though Vince has not been at these shows in months. It's like, you people are freaking paranoid. It's weird. Wrestling fans are some of the weirdest fucks that I've ever known, man. It's just weird. How can you be so obsessed with a grown old man? That's wild. Just like how people are obsessed with me. It's like people are obsessed with me by trying to look up my personal info, by trying to tell people how old I am. I'm like, look here, bitch. I'm not 35 years old. I'm younger than that. So I'm saying, now I gotta defend myself once again. Who the hell told you that I'm over 35 years old? Like, what the hell? I'm younger than that. How the fuck you gonna tell the world how old I am, bro? You don't know who the fuck I am. Once again, I'm not 35 years old, bitch. I'm younger than that. It's none of your fucking business how old I am. Why does that concern you? Man, Vince McMahon is the greatest heel ever. It's not even close. He is the greatest heel ever, man. He works people without working them. Man, look, the bottom line is Bayley ain't going nowhere. And Jay White is a nobody in these wrestling streets. He should be on his hands and knees praying that Triple H will sign him to a contract. Who wouldn't want to sign with the WWF? Are you stupid? Why would you walk away from millions of dollars? Why would you walk away from being a household name? Cody Rhodes is now a household name now. Bro, nobody talks about All Elite Wrestling. Nobody cares about All Elite Wrestling. Nobody talks about it. So why would Jay White want to go there? Why? So he could be the next Keith Lee? Why? Why would he go there knowing Tony Khan is not a fan of him? That's really, really stupid. But to say he dodged a bullet by not going to the WWF, that's like, wow. He is a nobody from New Japan. Who the hell is he to say no to anybody? Nobody knows who that charisma vacuum cleaner is. Listen, Raw has sucked. I'm gonna say it 10 times maybe, cause just to put it through your head, just to get it through your head, cause people are just hard-headed. Raw has sucked since last summer. I don't watch Raw. I watch clips. Should I repeat myself? I don't watch Raw. I watch clips. Raw is boring. And that's because of Triple H. He is in charge. Dude, look. That old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, it's broken. And that shit has to get fixed. It's boring. Without Cody Rhodes, that show was boring. That's all we are talking about with Raw is Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. If you take out Brock and Cody, what was Raw? Let's go to last week. If Cody Rhodes was removed from last week's Raw, that show sucks. So, by your logic, that show needs Vince McMahon. It's like, my God, like, on what planet you are saying last time Raw was on, it sucked? Bruh, I heard that rating was high. Raw had high TV ratings last Monday, so try again. People were watching. You smarks were not entertained because you are smarks. You don't know shit. So your opinion does not matter, right? So look, Raw sucks, bro. Raw has always sucked since Vince McMahon has stepped down. Triple H has done nothing better. Nothing. He has done nothing better. So, but to lie and say last Raw was so bad, it has to be because of Vince. What about last week? And the week after that? Or last month? 2 months ago? These shows have sucked. The ratings have been up and down, man. It's like these ratings have not gotten better under Triple H. People are still not watching. So, give me your logic on why Vince is bad for the damn product. If it's broke, fix it. It's broke. Asuka is back to being boring. Hopefully, Vince will bring her back to her old character. Hopefully. Because right now, nobody cares about Asuka. We want that goofy Asuka back. Not this current version. Right? If it's broke, fix it. Vince is trying to fix Triple H's mess. Triple H has a mess on his hands that he creates it without Vince McMahon. Listen, Vince McMahon is nothing more than a consultant. He's not in charge. He will give Triple H some ideas, but as he said with his own mouth, Triple H has the final say. And at the end of the day, Triple H looks up to Vince. So of course, he's going to take Vince's thoughts and opinions seriously. Right? But these guys are a tag team. Vince McMahon, he's just a consultant for Triple H. He wants Triple H to be in charge. But what difference does it make who's in charge, man? These shows suck any damn way, bruh. That's it. I'm done.